In the sun-drenched region of Puglia, where olive groves meet the Adriatic Sea, a humble bread tells a centuries-old story. This isn't just a local delicacy, but a symbol of Puglia's soul. With its golden crisp edges, plump cherry tomatoes, and the unmistakable aroma of extra virgin olive oil, this focaccia traces its roots back to ancient Rome, later transformed by the hands of Apulian bakers and became an unmistakable Italian staple. Simple, generous, and deeply tied to family, festivity, and the rhythms of southern Italian life.